This replay analysis is for the Diamond Cat, and he is currently Diamond 5, and it's probably around like a Diamond 5 game. So let's see what you buy first. Let's see. You're against an Ori. You're against an Ori with heal. I don't know if the kill potential is exactly there if Ori plays it right. But there's definitely room for her to mess up. But the thing is, if she does happen to mess up, it's kind of hard for her to mess up a cat matchup. She has a lot more control in lane. She has a shield, and she has the heal. So I don't see you killing Ori in the laning phase, but Dark Seal is a good purchase. I like Dark Seal buy. Let's see what you got for. You got 25 AP, no MR, no armor. Yeah, movement speed. Can't tell, but yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Speed this up a little bit. Speed this up to the laning phase using CDR runes. Oh, wait. How do I check your... Okay. So you have... I believe you have scaling? You have some... You have magic pen reds.
Minions have spawned.
Maybe even... do you have health seals? Okay. So always pushing up the wave, that's fine. Not sure where you are right now. Okay, there you go. Looks like she got Q first, so poking her early would work. Sometimes Ori get E first, but that kind of allows you not to do any damage early if she reacts right. But she also uses a lot of mana when she does it, so okay, level 2. You can try to push up the wave a little bit. You can just, like, try to auto the minions a little bit, because like when your minions go up to your tower, it's a little hard to CS. But it looks like the wave's gonna come here before the minions get there. Oh, are they gonna tank it? You should have tried your best not to let the minions tank it, then you lost all your CS. So yeah, basically this laning phase is just farming. I don't think you should be too scared of the ball, especially at level 2.
First blood.
Nice. I think you're just playing a little too back right now. Oh shit, your team's actually getting killed. Look, once Ori uses her Q, you shouldn't be too afraid, because then she would have to use more mana to Q again, and like her Q is also on cooldown, so keep that in mind. Yeah, there were too many minions for Lee Sin to get that gank off. Nice. Okay, here you should try to walk up and help. Oh, but he doesn't need it. Just know that if your team is just getting closed in on, you should always try to help first. That should be priority. Yeah, I think in this laning phase you're just gonna farm it out. But that's fine. That's completely fine. Nice W proc. Nice the Thunderlord's proc. Farming pretty okay this game. Oh, overlay is in the way, huh? One sec. Alright, let me resume that. Sorry guys. Oh shit, what happened? You just got chunked. Alright, so you want the cannon. Shupo is a little late. Just know that once you go for that cannon, she's gonna start harassing you. So, you know, you could have preemptively ward hopped over there just to avoid any kind of damage. Yes, I am floating. Feels good up here. See, if you did the W max there, you probably would have gotten some of that farm. For sure. Maybe even all of it. So you should stop trying to poke Ori. I think you don't really have a way to kill her. I think you should just focus on farming. She's always gonna be at least above 50% health because she's gonna block like your poke with her shield. And on top of that, if you do get her low enough, she still has heal and she probably has more shields. So, like most likely you're not gonna be able to kill her. You're getting some good poke off actually. Oh, she's level 6. Graves coming in. Uh oh, now you could just shimpo out. Okay, so normally I would just farm against Nori, but it looks like you're taking pretty good advantage of this one. Taking advantage of her Q cooldown and whatnot. Because when she moves her Q, then you can go in for some poke. And you're also getting some good max range like Thunderlord's procs as well. So you're playing this matchup pretty well. She is pretty healthy now. Did she use both her pots? Yeah, she did. And you also use both pots. She doesn't have really that much mana anymore. You can try to play a bit aggressive. Oh, Lee Sin. Nice. Let me see that. Pretty aggressive play. So you flashed, and then you have Shupo. Nice. Pretty clean kill. Okay, let's see what you're gonna buy. You have 1700. I would predict a Needless and Boots. Hopefully a word. Right, Needless and Boots and Pots and word. Solid back. So you're just gonna go back to laning. Ori has Lost Chapter, so you're actually a lot stronger than her. But just know that if you go in and she does happen to ulti, if you try to go in on her, she does still have ulti, but she has no summoners. So if you want, you can try to just go in on her and maybe tank the Oriole and then try to all in her there, because she's not too strong. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with going in on that, because alright, I understand that Graves is trying to get the pink. I understand you're pretty strong as well, but any kind of dashes does kind of fuck with Katarina ulti, because you can kind of just dash out of range. He's full health. If anything, you should probably just walk up to him and try to ulti then, or walk up to him, chunk him, and don't just kind of save your ulti and bait out what he does. If he does happen to dash, then use Shupo in an ulti, because you kind of just want to push him away from the ward. Jumping in on him doesn't really accomplish that, I guess. Like, once you jump in on him, you don't really have a gap close, and a lot of your pressure is gone. So I think here, and also you use your ulti, so I think your ulti is gonna matter early game. Even though you have cooldown runes, it's still on a 75-second cooldown. That's still a really long time. So let's see. There's a chance that you might have needed ulti in the next minute and a half, but there's a chance that it's not. So. Okay, Ashe died. So because your bot lane's doing really well, you can kind of just focus on mid lane and just stay mid lane and just continue to pressure this Ori. That's fine. Because GP is also doing well. Let's keep up the pressure. Your ulti's gonna be back in 30. That's good that you're not really pushing up. I think that's a good move. Because you kind of want Ori to move up for CS, if anything. Because she's really scared of you. It seems like you don't really have any wards around. Yeah, you can see here you don't really have wards around, so it's good that you're playing back as well. You're kind of respecting the fog. Skirmish happening bot? No, nothing's gonna happen there. You have ulti up again. Getting a bit of poke off. Fine. Oh, Darius just killed GP and he lost. No, actually he didn't lose that too much because of ulti, so that's fortunate. Hope you have Shimpo. Oh wow, that Jan ulti. Did you have Shimpo there? So you saw Lee Sin land that Q. Yeah, I think this is just awkward position for you. Do you have a ward? You do have one stealth ward. So maybe you could just Shimpo out. Yeah, I think the pathing was a little weird here. It's like when you're trying to Shimpo over a wall, sometimes you end up going around because you misclick or something like that. Yeah. So that's just something you gotta work on. Your position goes a little awkward, for sure. I feel like you shouldn't have been too close. If your bot lane's that down there, like you should. It's pretty much from the minimap. You know Ori's mid lane, then you saw Janna and Graves. I guess you wanted Lee Sin to go in, but yeah, bot lane was Mia, so you could assume Ashe was up there as well. So that was just you kind of overextending, but it's no big deal. Oh god, now Lee Sin goes in. What the fuck? Wait, what's going on? What the fuck just happened? At least it goes in on Graves, knowing there's like 3 people. He kicks, and then Nami just flashes like. That was the throw. Oh god, Ori. Okay. All right. Came back with Sork shoes. Let's see how much money you had before that. 1,000. I would have bought I would have bought Aether Wisp because I don't know. Sooner you finish Ludens, the better, and they both give you movement speed as well. So I think there, yeah, I definitely would have bought Aether Wisp instead. It's better to finish your Ludens ASAP. I think second tier boots you can wait after the first item to buy. You also got wards. I like how you're buying wards.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
You got dragon. Your team kind of misplayed there. That was also from the fact that you died first and then Lee Sin went in. So just know that if you didn't die, maybe none of that would have happened. You kind of gave them the confidence to overextend and like walk in the jungle and kill them, kill the lead at least, because you died and there's no pressure from mid lane. That's one thing. Try your best not to like or be aware of like where your enemies are and stuff like that. Especially if it's just a Lee Sin trying to set you up. Like Lee Sin, Cat versus like Graves, Ashe, Janna. Know that Janna is pretty. You should be pretty scared of Janna early, to be honest. Uh oh. Okay, so you backed. I'm not sure why you backed here, actually. Wait. Yeah, I'm not sure why you backed. You can only buy an Amp Tome, so you're backing just for one Amp Tome. Looks like Lee Sin is trying to gank bottom, right? So there's a chance that there is a counter gank, or you should assume that, you know, if Lee Sin's trying to gank the bottom lane, you should know that there might be some small skirmish happening, and you should try to hover around, you know, the action, pretty much. This back was a little pointless. Let's say you were like hiding around in the fog here. Yeah. Oh my god, there it is. Fuck everyone up.
Blue team double kill.
I think your team didn't see the TP, so they super overextended. They tunneled really hard, so that's part of their fault. A lot of it is their fault, actually. But it would have been nice if you were around there, because then it would have made Darius a little bit iffy to go in, because it's a straight up 4v4. But you know, maybe if you saw the TP, you should have just like pinged the shit out of it. But I think Lee Sin was a lost cause there. He just tunnel visioned so hard. Guess you can't really do anything about that. Oh, nice. I don't know about that ulti there. You probably got like, let me see how much damage you got off with that ulti. Rocked it. You got like, how much was that? Let me just see real quick, because I want to see the payoff in this. You got at least a good 200 damage off. So if Ori's like that healthy, she has heal and everything. I don't know. You shouldn't really ulti for situations like those. If the Ori's smart enough, she end up won't getting killed like later on, and you just lost a lot of pressure from your ulti. Like for me personally, I would save my ulti for when I roam or for skirmishes. That's what I like to do. And because bot lane lost its tower, you can expect bot lane to go mid. And you know, if Janna's just hovering around Ori, you're not going to be able to kill her. It looks like they're going to gank you. I'm not sure if you're going to die exactly. Nah, you should be fine. You have Shimpo. But yeah, there's also a chance that like there can be small skirmishes mid, and you're not going to have ulti for it for the next minute 30. Oh shit. Ashe arrow? Nah, she doesn't have arrow. Let me see that. Looks like he really wanted that cannon. What I would have done here, me personally, you know there's a few people mid, right? So, you know if there's a few people mid, since they were just there, right? I would have waited for the cannon to get low and then would just walk up and Q instead of trying to go up to it and W. I mean, you only W for this minion. But, you know, in situations like those, you should just focus the cannon when you can't really overextend for the farm. That'd be the smartest move. Let's see what your buy here is. 500. Yeah, you should just probably get the Aether Wisp. So you getting hit by the Oriole means that they can chunk your tower by a lot. You have ulti really soon. Oh. Oh. She should be dead. Oh. Yeah. Pretty good. Ashe super overextended. Okay, so you have Caitlyn, maybe chunk tower or something. I'm glad you didn't use ulti there. I feel like times like those, it's okay to ulti, but the other times when you like jumped in on Ori and stuff like that, those times you shouldn't be ultiing. For me, if I were to go in like that, I would deal enough damage with the W max and just maybe get 2 Ws off instead of just holding my ulti there, and then just back. It's fine to use Ignite, it's whatever. There's times where like you're gonna be holding on to Ignite for a really long time and you don't really find a time to use it, so it's fine to just use it every once in a while. Just to be safe, just secure kills. That's basically what it is. You just want to secure the kill. Make sure you get the kill. Take no chances. Walk down. Did they see you? Yeah, they definitely saw you. So yeah, they're not gonna walk up. See, another thing is like, if you see the way the enemy team's position, it's under tower and it's a Janna. Hopefully you don't try to commit, but this is not a good place to roam in the first place. Unless Janna super overextends. Uh-oh. Yeah, so okay, let me backtrack. Okay, let's see your fog. Okay, so you use the Farming and they decided to roam bot. So if you see here, there's a Janna that's full health and Caitlyn with barely any mana, and I believe Ashe is gonna be there too. Yeah, Ashe. So they're both really healthy, but you also gotta respect summoner cooldowns. You should just assume Janna has exhaust unless someone times it. You should also assume that Ashe has heal. So you're not gonna be able to one-shot them. Nami doesn't have too great of a setup right now because she doesn't have ulti. So your team for diving is not good right now. You have a Caitlyn and a Nami and a Cat. And a Janna that has ulti, you know? So let's see. You walk down. See, they're super behind tower. I think the only thing you should do is pressure so that they maybe leave the tower so that you can try to get it. But you should not be eyeing for the kills here. It's really hard. You're in a really hard spot to get kills right now. If anything, yeah, you try to go around, but they engaged on you. I think here, you saw Janna kind of going on that Caitlyn. She got CC'd. You should try to go on the Janna. If you go on the Ashe and you don't guarantee the kill on her, you're pretty much dead because you immediately take tower damage. If you go on Janna, she already ulted. She can't really stop you. You would also reduce her healing. I think that'd be the safer choice, even though Ashe is probably the better target to kill. Because Janna's ulting, it's not really easy to kill Janna either. But like I said, this roam isn't like a smart roam at all. You try to go for the Ashe there, but yeah, you end up dying. I think in that scenario, it was best if you probably just stayed mid and no. Because your bot lane was super overextended, you know, they wanted to go there. Or maybe try to do something. If you roam down while Ori's just like looking at you, they're gonna know you're roaming down, and they can totally predict what you're gonna do. So you kind of lured the enemy team towards them, towards your own bot lane. And I think they were fine just sieging. They look completely fine. I think the only thing you should have done there was maybe be ready for a gank and try to counter gank that instead of trying to just dive. That was way too aggressive. And it just exceeds Cat's like limitations. Well, let's see how much you got. You got 900 gold. I think I just buy a ward and just sit on that 900. Didn't buy a word, but it's fine.
Red team's turret has been
Let's see. Dragon is coming up. You guys can try to fight it. Nah,
Red
this.
team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, you can still try to fight a drag. Looks like enemy team's going to it right now. Oh, flash kick. Wow, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay. One thing I have to note. It's like, alright, Lee Sin goes and kicks. Kill Ashe. When you reset it here, you probably should have EQW'd instead, because, I mean, the only time you would eat W at this early is probably if you're maxing W. But yeah. Shouldn't do that. You guys are gonna get cornered here. I know you probably thought Oreo was just gonna die from the W. From the EW, but it's too weak right now. Your W is way too weak. So some for losses.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
What I think about the cat rework, it's gonna be good. Oh god, wait. Okay, so you know Janna was going around there.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, first of all, Janna has Aegis. I think you should have known that. It's not going to, your burst isn't going to do that much damage to her. On top of that, she is a Janna, she has shield, she has ulti. Don't underestimate Janna's, like, potential of, like, saving herself or saving others, or how much damage she can actually mitigate. So you gotta really be careful about those. Maybe if you had ulti there, it would have been fine. Did you have ulti? You had 10 seconds. I think here, I probably wouldn't have shoot pod. Maybe like QW or something, but it could work out because right now, do you have ward? Q, ulti. Unlucky. You gotta respect the Janna. Respect the Janna. She's really good at just disrupting you and mitigating like tons of damage. So you just burned all your summoners. Just try to kill Janna, but it didn't work out. I think you shouldn't have pursued Janna in the first place. If she's good enough, she won't really die. That's why Janna's such a huge threat to Cat. That was a good example right there. Like, she was super low. She just timed all her abilities right. She just doesn't die. Let's see, how much money you got here? 1476. All right, I would predict you would want either Zanya's or Void Staff. I think Death Cap is too greedy right now. I would say Zanya's. Zanya's would be the buy for me because Darius. Because they're pretty much all you did except Ori, and Ori, you can dodge Oriole with Zanya's, so it just works out. Kaelin's dead, huh? Alright, good, you got Seekers. You got Plus. Caitlyn just keeps getting caught out by Ashe. Not good. Oh my god.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh my god, Nami. Nami should not be ulting from that far. That shit travels. It's like has really long range, but you don't want to do a max range Nami ult. Like, that's just so too hard to predict unless you know exactly where they're gonna go. But yeah, she just wasted ulti there. Oh. Ori has an ulti. I say you should have gone in there for sure. Yeah, hold on, one sec. Right when it was here, you should know your team is, they're super overextending. I think you just going in with EQW would have been completely fine. You could have maybe ulted too to try to burst them more, but Janna's still at ulti and exhaust. I think you EQWing will show them that they're in a bad position and that you can completely go in and they're just gonna get super scared. They're gonna blow shit on you. So I think you should have definitely gone in on this, especially when Graves was around here. Then you went in a little too late. Ulting there also was not a bad idea. I mean, also not a good idea. Because, let me see the fog. You wanted to get that Graves, but you couldn't really see him. So it was just an iffy ult. Darius. Darius fucks up. Oh, that's good. If only you had ulti, dude. If only you had ulti. You gotta know when to save your ulti and when to just not to use it, because having ulti is very crucial. Because like when you're Katarina, you want to look for that opportune moment to go in order for you to clean up the whole fight, you know? Like what you did here before, you pushed too far for it, and obviously it was not the right opportune moment, you know what I mean? So you gotta kind of find that like G-spot in a team fight, you know what I mean? That's what I try to look for at least. Uh oh. Konami? Yeah, your Lee Sin's not doing well. Your Nami's not really doing well either. Doesn't matter if they hit their shit. They don't have opportunities to hit their shit because they keep overextending or getting caught. I don't know about the Lee Sin, but his kicks hasn't really been on point, except for that one where he like kicked Ashe into Janna. Would have been great follow-up if you had ulti. Let's see your fog. So you see them around Baron. You should probably hover upwards. I'm not sure why you're going bot. I think it's to try to kill Darius, but that's exactly what Darius wants you to do, unless you're just trying to get through. No, you're actually trying to get Darius. Okay, you're lucky they're not doing it. So this may be just a pick here. Kill the kill. Probably could have saved Caitlyn's life. But did Caitlyn? I think Caitlyn walked into E-range. You see her? Oh no, Lisa's here. This is a picture. Yeah, you probably could have saved Caitlyn's life if you did that a little sooner. they doing it? No, they're not. I feel like they should have done it, but Ashe was slacking a little bit. Stayed bottom. Didn't really show herself at all. So it was kind of pointless for her to go bottom, except to get red. Your team should be getting vision of Baron right now. Now they're doing it. Let's see. Dude, these Oriolties. Okay. Yeah, flash? Really, I think you're really close to flash. Try to go down here. Yep. Nice, you got Baron. Nice. That was pretty well played. Oh, let me slow that down. You go in. I believe you Q first. No, W, Q ulti, that's perfectly fine. Your ulti gets a little delayed because of Janna ulti. And then you reset onto this one, and then you should put ward. Q auto. Okay, I don't know about that flash there. I think there you probably should have just ulted in place without stream pulling. If you really was afraid of the damage, maybe you could E first to at least get some of that damage reduction, but that's it. You also had Zhonya's. There was really nothing you should have been afraid of. But at least you took Baron. That's good. So I think at this point you should focus on, you know, what your team should be doing next. I think right now you kind of have to wait out the inhib. If anything, your team should be at least pushing mid lane, like as a group, to try to do something. But I think their team's too strong. You can't really group. Yeah, I think it's best if you try to make a pick. I don't know if the skill there is. Oh wow, that exhaust. GP with exhaust. You probably shouldn't have, another tip, you probably shouldn't have Shimpo there. You were right next to him, and you kind of want to like sit around GP so that if GP starts, GP sometimes he has to run, you know, like in this case, he may have had to run, but he had exhaust, so you got pretty lucky. You're staying in bot. But if you want to cover as much distance as possible, or cover as much options as possible, look, so Darius is running towards GP, right? You should just Q W ulti so that you pretty much take up this whole space right here. And then if GP decides to leave like your ulti range, that's when you Shimpo into Darius. But because you're only covering this area, so this whole area is wasted, and you only got this area that you're covering. You'd rather been here right next to, on top of GP, and just covering that whole area. That would have been a lot smarter. It's good to save your Shimpo as much as possible. It doesn't really do that much. It's only level 2. Right now it's only doing about 160 damage. Helps with the damage reduction, but he was obviously trying to kill GP, so. Is Inib gonna spawn soon? Inib's not gonna spawn too soon, but you guys should be trying to use your Baron. Like, you guys should be grouping, trying to make a pick or something with your Baron. Because once you try to make an advantage, once you make an advantage for yourself when you have Baron, that's when you can push like objectives like really hard. So at least you guys are pushing mid to try to do something. I think middle was the only option because your mid inhib's gone. Ashe is bottom, so maybe you can try to do something. If Nami or Lee Sin can get a good engage, the team might actually go really well. Team fight. Okay, Darius fucked up. Darius tried to fight 4v5 without Ashe. That was his fault. Do you have ulti? You have 10 seconds for ulti. Yeah, you should be able to kill Ashe, but she has arrows, so beware of that. Oh.
Red team's turret has been
Yeah, flash. There you go. He's gonna arrow you. Nah, I should kill her. Is fight going well? Okay. Oh, so close to getting towered. Oh, Caitlyn. Nice. Caitlyn man got the tower. That's good. So, maybe how I would have played out the fight here is it's a little tricky to try to gap close onto Ashe, but you should have tried to gap close onto Ashe. I would say try to Shunpo onto her immediately, because there's a chance that if you're kind of like right in front of her, that she might just throw the arrow. So that's covering one option, right? One option of the way of dodging her arrows. Another, how to say, this leads to two options. So you can either jump on Ashe like immediately, and maybe she will throw her arrow and you'll dodge it. But once you jump on Ashe, you should try to take a sharp left or sharp right with W, like E, you know, W, E, and try to take a sharp left or right, so that, you know, she can't really just point blank ulti you. But because you shoot to the minion, she just has like a straight shot right at you. So you want to be able to like kind of go left and right, you know. That's just a way to be more evasive, especially if you're trying to dodge like a point blank, like straight stun. So you're getting voice staff here. That's good. I believe you can get voice staff now. That's a word. I say you should have gotten. Definitely should have gotten 2 pink words. What else do you have? Okay, you have 460. Yeah, you definitely should have gotten 2 pink words, because first of all, you have the money. Second, cutting off vision is really important. There are times where you can just catch someone off like in a bush that's not warded, and like if you can kind of predict Ashe's movements and just be like, all right, so let's say you push out this mid lane. I don't know, you predict Ashe to go bottom, just like walk into the jungle. You can maybe even pink ward this, see if there's a ward. If there's not, you go here and then you pink this, and then just see whoever you can catch off. You know, just little plays like those, like just little vision plays. That's what really fucks with people. People in like lower elo, they don't really respect fog as much as they could. If you see like high elo, once you get, oh god, GP. Oh, good. Hey. So what? In higher elo, there are gonna be so many times where you get fucked over by fog because people know how to use it. So just understand how to use and take advantage of their lack of vision. GP's not there, so it'd be a 4v4. GP's pretty fucking strong. Oh my god. You kind of want to fight with just you and GP, because first of all, GP does a lot of AoE, and second, you're basically the only other person you can rely on is Caitlyn. Lee Sin's 1-8, Nami is 0-6. Well, okay, Nami's at that point where like if she hits her ability, she's fine, but just the enemy's a lot stronger at that point, especially with the Darius frontline. That's 11 kills. Something's really going on here. Any objectives coming up? Baron's up in 2 minutes. Oh, GP, why? Oh, you're okay. There's super fast though. Why is he so fast? Deadman's? Yeah, it's Deadman's plate. Nice. There's still fucking chasing you, dude. the cooldown run's coming in handy though. Cooldown run's definitely paid off there. Your Shunpo's on like a pretty low cooldown. Let's see. You have 30 cooldown.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
But you probably shouldn't have gone in on that last one. Let me see. I don't think it was a smart idea going on that. Cause let me see the fog right now. Okay, so you know Janna's around. See Ori out of position. So you want to try to kill Ori, but there is a Janna. You gotta respect the Janna. All she has to do is throw out ulti and you're fucked. But I don't know. I don't know why people don't respect Janna that much in this elo. She's so annoying to deal with. It's like insane. So you guys decided to go for drag. Is this the win drag? I think. That is wind, right? I don't even know the drags, to be honest. Fuck the dragon changes. Oh, it's Claudric. Are they doing bad? No, they're not. If any enemy teams knew you guys were doing dragon, you guys could have definitely... They could have definitely done Baron, but... It's not really at that elo yet. So Ori's solo pushing. You guys are definitely trying to kill her. I don't think you should be going on the Graves. Graves is super tanky late. So you gotta be super careful. Couldn't really go on the Ori because Graves cut off the Lee Sin. That's your only real means of engage. Besides, there was Nami, but Graves cut you off. You can't really go through with that. Oh god. Okay, good exhaust, good exhaust. Alright, you shouldn't go in yet. Okay, wait, do you have flash? It's a little hard, they're pretty out of range. Darius has 2 shields. Can't really jump on the Graves. I think you shouldn't really jump in yet. Get a Q off. Did that jump on Ori? Ooh, got him. So you got the reset. Jump on Graves. Q, E, W. Wow, that was a pretty lucky bounce actually. Oh god. Darius is out for fucking blood. Good kick by Lee Sin. Prevented Darius from ulting. So definitely on that Ashe kill you could have definitely put onto her right after. That's why starting off your combo with E is good, because all the moving around you do, it makes you so much more harder to kill. So get that bounce, and then your team tries to pursue. So here, you EW onto Graves, you should EQW right here. If you decided ult, good thing you have enough damage to kill them anyway. And then you E again. Oh, you went for the Q though. Like you got, I don't know. Shoot playing with E is a lot better because you guarantee gap close. You guarantee yourself to be in a better position. In a team fight like this, actually. Like if it's like if you're jumping into more people, it'd be a bad idea. But there's only like 2-3 people there. That was a good Zanya's though. Darius came out of nowhere. Lee Sin, I don't know, Lee Sin had kicked the whole time. But it did save your life, so that's lucky for you. And also another thing that resetting with Junpo first is that you get as much damage reduction as possible. There's a chance that, you know, when you're going in and you clean up a bunch of these kills, right? And you live with like 1 health. Okay, I don't know why they're doing Baron, but you live with like 1 health. That just shows that, like, you know, it was basically all the damage reduction doing a lot of the work. Okay, so that did bait the Janna. Like, when you see only like a Lee Sin, what did Lee Sin build? Yeah, when you only see like a Lee Sin with the Maw, like not even any armor to really tank Baron. Like Caitlyn and Lee Sin can't really do it. If Lee Sin built tankier, yeah, they probably could have done it. And now they're doing counter Baron. Because you guys got so chunked by Baron and gave them so much time to go there, and now they're full health. Now they can take Baron, so that was pretty bad of them. Lee Sin should have known. Lee Sin should have known that, like, you can't tank Baron, and they can't just 2-man Baron that. That was Lee Sin's fault. Okay, let's see. No, they were in good position for it. Yeah, that was really close too. That was a good try, but you know, there was like 4 people stacked. You pretty much tank like 4 people to the face. So it seems like you're getting death cap now. You're gonna push mid. 25 seconds. Where are they gonna go? So now Darius and Lee Sin are up. Or you and Lee Sin. Comes in on the GP. Yeah, I guess one of them had to go down. Actually, no. Let me see this. Okay, so you have Darius. He decides to jump on the GP. So I can see why you went down there. But top lane also needs help. I guess you can't really salvage the top lane at this point. Yeah, you kidding. Ashe does way too much damage. I feel like Darius is fine. Oh, he did build that cap. Oh god, he did. Okay, that's good. I mean, that worked out. But another thing to consider here is you first of all, you don't have, no, you do have ulti. You jump in on Ashe and you don't even ulti. I don't know if you're trying to just kill Ashe with your initial burst, but she does have a little bit of MR, so you're not gonna 100% kill her, or 100 to 0 her at least, without ulti. You also had the Janna over there. You didn't respect the Janna again. But Ashe made the mistake of flashing. She just got fucked. Good Zhonya's. Phased the Graves ulti. Oh god, Graves just did some damage. Okay, GP. GP going super hard. Oh, GP so tanky too. Okay. Okay. Graves is just way too strong. He was just running over your backline. So fucking strong. That's why you ban that guy, dude. Ban Graves. I was thinking like, I guess inhib was inevitable here. I don't think you were able to kill Graves. Maybe if Caitlyn came back. But that might have been the smarter move because Graves is closer to the inhib, so he's pretty much the person that can only take the inhib. The other two was just there, and maybe to follow up Graves or help Graves, like if they overextend onto Graves. But I mean, those are 2 free kills, I guess, so it's worth. But if you want to save inhib, it was better to jump on Graves. I think you would have been fine. You're really fed. You have Death Cap. You have Zanya's Void. Holy shit. So ulting here is fine, just because you have like 20-second ulti. How much CDR do you have? 33, 34, at least 34% CDR. So around here, your team shouldn't overextend too hard. First of all, Ashe is up. You have 2 inhibs down. You kind of just want to stall out the game for now. Elder's coming up, so maybe you'd want to prepare for that instead. Unless you really want to try to make an aggressive pick, but I feel like this isn't like a calculated aggressive move at all. This is just like you guys walking up, trying to make something happen. Oh, yeah, that might be game. Yeah, so I mean, all right. Let's look at the let's look at the facts here, okay? So, you have 2 inhibs down, right? There's only 2 moves that that the enemy team wants to do right now. Dragon's up in 10 seconds, so maybe they want Elder. The other move they want to do is maybe go bottom. So what you guys need to do is just put all your pressure around the bottom side area and just make sure that your top and mid inhibs aren't too pushed in. You can maybe try to like bait them in a bush and try to like pick off someone from there, like around bottom jungle. Like let's say they get Elder, right? You guys all just sit in this bush because they're trying to get this inhib, and maybe you guys just all jump on him there, you know? Like you can't just run down mid lane mindlessly and just, you know, hope something happens. Like you gotta preemptively kind of calculate like what the enemy wants to do and try to work around that. But yeah, you got GP gets caught. He is just taking way too much damage from Ashe. He took like a few autos from Ashe and he pretty much died. Lee Sin pretty dead. But yeah, it looks like Darius is just gonna go end it. I'll say the Lee Sin build is kind of shit too. He has this serrated Dirk that he had for a really long time that he never really built into anything. I think he wanted Yomus or something. And he even built Ma. And Ma against, you know, pretty much a 380 team and 1 AP team, that's also bad itemization. Even the Aegis was a bad idea by Nami. I think Aegis that early wasn't good. I don't think Ori contributed that much. I think maybe like Frozen Heart early might have been good. But yeah, your build was fine. It's just there was just a lot of moves you guys could have taken to, you know, push like the lead that you were like slowly. Guys were slowly coming back, but you guys made the wrong moves to like push the leads in the first place. Let's see. Some bit of advice for you. One thing, like when you reset late game, you don't wanna eat W. I think you're better like around mid to late game, especially. Okay, early game you shouldn't be eat Wing. I've noticed you eat WQ a lot. I think with your playstyle you should be eat QWing. I think that'd be better for your playstyle. If you're maxing W first, then you'd want to EW early. But even late game, I think EWQ isn't good. EWQ auto, because you gotta proc the Q. I think that's not good unless you have ulti. EWQ ulti is perfectly fine. Let's see. Your team did make a lot of like bad moves. Like that's at the very end. You guys pushed in mid when you guys should have turtled and try to work around. What you predict the enemy's gonna do. And because you guys didn't do that, because you guys mindlessly pushed mid, that pretty much lost you guys the game. I think you use your ulti too often early game. Like, as much as it didn't matter, you should try your best to hold ultis because like they're good. There's that one team fight over here where you kind of threw your ulti here to try to kill Graves, but Graves is pretty tanky. They had a Janna there, and you weren't really gonna accomplish anything, especially because it was Fox, so it was kind of luck at that point. Because when Lee Sin kicked Ashe into Janna, you could have just jumped in and ulted and killed them both. Try to hold that ulti until you hit that G spot in the team fight. I like the wording of that. Another thing is you have to respect Janna more. I don't think you respect Janna as much as you could. She built really tanky this game too, so she is really annoying to deal with. But you know, one button from Janna and you won't get that reset. So you gotta be pretty conservative against Janna. Yeah, I think that's all. Hopefully this replay helped you. And yeah, that was the replay analysis for the Diamond 5 game. Pretty good game. You did get fed, but sadly, like, enemy team is too strong. And if any one of your teammates die, if Lee Sin fucks up an engage, or if Navi misses an ulti wave, like, your team is so sensitive to like mess ups. Because if you guys mess up at all, like, I don't think you were able to clean them up, or you wouldn't be able to like deal enough damage to win any team fight. So like your team had to really step up there, but then again, like, it's solo queue, you can't really expect that. So especially like if Lee Sin's 211, you can tell that he's maybe not an experienced Lee Sin player, or you can just tell by like their KDA, you know. But yeah, it's a good game. Hopefully that helped you.